Cheers, guys, for hitting that like. I'm still not sure where these dislikes are coming from, to be honest, but like I said, hey-ho, it boosts up the old momentum, boosts up the old stuff. Is it, Lucha? I thought we did NXT first yesterday. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. It should have been... okay. Well, I've messed it up. It's AEW first tonight, then. AEW's in the lead, I think, at the moment, aren't they? So, at least NXT get the advantage of seeing what they need to beat, I suppose, if we look at it that way. I'll show you the match card now, Buttercup, before we start. Now, in the UK, Joseph, it's not really a holiday for us, to be honest. No, Luke, I've got 150 episodes altogether. I've still got like all the hidden Epsilon missions and stuff like that, so I've got 150 altogether. So our card tonight then, best 2 out of 3 falls, Cody versus MJF. The winner gets a TNT Championship shot at the pay-per-view. We have the Dark Order versus Private Party and Matt Hardy. Ricky Starks versus QT Marshall. Penelope Ford versus Chris Statlander. Wardlow, 3-on-1 against Alex Reynolds, John Silver and Preston Vance. TNT Championship, the only man from the... what's that thing called? Jurassic Express, that's the one, who hasn't been involved in the TNT Championship picture yet, is Marco Stunt. He gets his chance tonight. And then we have some hype for the pay-per-view. We've got the number 1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, the Young Bucks with the AEW Champion Kenny Omega going up against the number 1 contender for the AEW Championship, Pac, and the Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Bros. So here we go. Yeah, Joseph, I'll be doing the same thing. It's got nothing to do with... it's got nothing to do with the actual 4th of July, though. It's just a Saturday, isn't it? It's just a swoop. Oh, God. So my chair tilted back then a lot more than it was supposed to. It frightened the life out of me. Hence the weird noise. I need to change the thumbnail, don't I, already? Because it's... So I knew I was supposed to do NXT first because I had the thumbnail down right and everything. Ah, what a lemon. Right, okay, we're doing AEW first then. Okay. God, that noise. Well, let's get underway then. Cody versus MJF. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Point for each fall, of course. And -1 for suffering each fall. Right, there we go. I'm in now. Yeah, it's my fault. I've been prepared every day this week, and for some reason, the day that I had the most time to get prepared, Buttercup, I was just playing FIFA Ultimate Team the whole time instead, then time crept up on me. I thought I'll play FIFA to about 7. That'll give me an hour to have my dinner, and then get stuff ready for the stream, and I just didn't do it. I just got completely I forgot. Luke, they're all still missions, Luke. Majority are all still missions. The hidden ones, you've got the Epsilon set of missions. You've got, there's a few other, like, Strangers and Freaks missions I hadn't done. There was the bail bonds missions I haven't done. So a few bits like that, mate. We've still got a few bits to go. I think there might be 1 or 2 that are a bit more vague, just because I wanted to get to 150. But yeah, I think I've got a lot. Have a quick look in my edited folder on my computer. Edited GTA. Yeah, so I think the Epsilon missions are quite a lot. Yeah, there's quite a few of the Epsilon missions. About 10 of those altogether, I think. What else have I got? Yeah, a lot of them are just extra missions and a few hidden bits that I just hadn't done yet, to be honest. Nothing major, I don't think we're having. I think I'd done a video of me just like trying to get the army jet as well, which was quite fun because I spent 3 hours just getting blown up by the army base. Cody into a side effect on MJF, brings him back up to his feet. Nice power slam by Cody into the pin for the 1. No, only a 1 count, okay. Cody now twisting the head of MJF. Brings him back up to a standing base. Shoulder blocks him down. I'm still unsure what I'm going to do next, actually, to be honest. I might go and do Final Fantasy VII, because I just want to complete it. I've not done it before, so... I mean, I've not... Well, I've obviously played the original, but I can't remember. It was so long ago, I can't remember much of it, so... I want to do the remake and finish that off. I did start it, but it was a few weeks ago now, and I've completely forgotten, so I might get back onto it. MJF now stalking Cody. And locks him into the armbar. Cody did have his foot on the rope, but MJF seemed to pull him just far enough away. MJF boot in the back of the arm, boot into the spine as well. Another boot into the spine. And another boot into the spine, bringing Cody back up. Cody not happy with those boots to the spine, turns the tables. Brings MJF back up to a standing base as a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Drags MJF along, slams him face first into the top turnbuckle. And Cody now, nice, rolls him through. Ooh, only a 1 count though. Still a way to go. Cody now with MJF on the ropes. Oh, the voices in my head have started again. Hiya, Bun Me, how are you? MJF, big clothesline. Good old Bun Me. Cody now wrenching the neck of MJF. MJF into the pin. 1, 2. Still only a 2 count. Still 0-0 in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Yeah, that's cool, mate. Yeah, I'll be doing FIFA tomorrow morning. I said tomorrow morning. It won't be morning, really, but... be about 12 till 3 or 1 till 3, something along them sort of times. We've got Plymouth into League One now. We're going to continue pushing them forward. That's cool by me, yeah. Good evening, De Bears. It has really, yeah. It's been quite slow, hasn't it? Not even too exciting as yet. Be about 1 PM GMT, Bun Me. I'm not quite sure what time zone that is where you are. You're talking to me, Joseph. If you are, it's 4 minutes to 9 in the evening. You're talking to me, Joseph. I'm on my 6th can of Stella Artois. It was the coldest thing they had in the shop. Bun Me, you're in England as well, are you? Okay, I didn't realise that. MJF now drops into the pin. For 1, 2... No, still only a 2 count. MJF thought he had the match won there and then. Well, not won, obviously it's best 2 out of 3 falls, isn't it? See you tomorrow, Bun Me. Cody now dragging MJF across. Into the middle of the ring. And then into the disaster kick right to the side of the head of MJF. Now stalking. Cody looking to get that first fall. There's the crossroads. There's the pin. 1, 2, and there's the first fall. Cody gets the first one. MJF needs to really fight back now. He needs 2 falls in a row if he wants to progress. MJF's got one of the rankings of his own to -1 now. Only a 2 count for MJF over Cody. MJF brings Cody back up to his feet. Now into a gut-wrench powerbomb. Nice. I think Cody's neck might have caught that bottom rope as well. Really jarring. Almost give you whiplash there, really. There's the pin by MJF for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I've lost my mask. Pin by Cody, 1. Only a 1 count. Not doing too well, is he? MJF, that is. Really struggling here. MJF now. Wow, MJF has just hit Cody over crossroads. But Cody was too close to the ropes. MJF trying to get a dig in there, wasn't he? Trying his hardest to dig him in. Big knee in the face by MJF on Cody as well. Stamping the back. Elbow in the gut, and then Cody comes running through with that forearm. And now raining down the right into the face of MJF. Cody now sending MJF into the corner. What has Cody got planned now? Gonna go muscle buster? Cody just hit a muscle buster on MJF. That's an interesting maneuver. Weren't expecting that from Cody, to be honest. And now stalking MJF from behind, of course. The winner of this one will get an opportunity at the TNT Championship. Yeah, I think you're right, the Bears. I think MJF trying to hit a crossroads on Cody. No, MJF kicked out as well. Wow. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. It's time for my drugs. Cody once again look for the crossroads. And he hits it again. This has got to be it, surely. This has got to be it. And it is. Cody confirms his place at the pay-per-view, defeating MJF 2-0 in the best 2 of 3 falls match. And Cody will be fighting for that TNT Championship against the winner of tonight's match between Jon Moxley and Marco Stunt. Which hopefully is going to be Jon Moxley, but you never know. You never know with this game, do you, really? It was an interesting match, actually. I quite enjoyed it. It was slow going, but I think it was probably quite realistic in that way as well. There we go, win for Cody. I'll shut my curtain, actually. Get the old lava lamp on as well. Right, we're good to go then. Let's move on to the next match of the evening, which will be a little bit of... Who won yesterday's main event for AEW? I want to say it was Luchasaurus, you know, but I don't know if I'm right. It's Brian Cage, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Brian Cage, okay. Brian Cage. There we go. Right, so a bit of Dark Order, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson and Brody Lee versus the team of Private Party and Matt Hardy. Yeah, you're right, the Bears, really. I still don't know where I expect... Oh, it did come, didn't it, the pay-per-view? Well, it was it Wardlow who was pinned at the Fighter Fest, wasn't it? It was Wardlow. I mean, no, he wasn't. No. No, I can't remember what happened in that match at Fyter Fest now. Let's not talk about it. Right, here we go. We're underway now. Brody Lee, bottom of the rankings, desperately do with this win. Desperately. He's joint bottom of the rankings alongside Cash Wheeler, Chris Jericho, Darby Allin and Dax Harwood. They're all bottom of the rankings. They all need a win here. If they're to lose again, then Brody goes even lower, which would disappoint me highly. Uno now to the back of Matt Hardy with the clothesline. That's what I'm looking for. Matt Hardy, nice spinning heel kick. Boot in the chest, another one in the chest as well. And at the moment, the Private Party team looking pretty good here tonight. This Matt Hardy Private Party link-up they got going in real life is a bit weird to me, so, you know. I mean, each of their own. It's just a bit of an odd combination, really. I think the COVID stuff is really... The fact the COVID stuff and then the Sammy Guevara getting suspended stuff, I think, has really thrown Matt Hardy's AEW run a little bit to the rocks, because he had a few things set up, didn't he, really? What's up? You yelling at me? Alright, so Matthew, after we do the finale tomorrow, I'm going to put 2 votes out. One vote will be for which brand that stays on for the next season, and which brand will get removed. And the second vote will be which brand comes in to replace the one that's removed. And then we'll start the new season again on Monday, I think. Private Party looking so good here tonight. I mean, they're dominating this match, really. Isaiah Cassidy going in to pin Brody Lee. Brody kicks out. Mark Quinn taking down Evil Uno. What a super kick that was, though, by Brody Lee into the face of Isaiah Cassidy. Breaking the pin. 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 Uno with a pin now on... Wow, it was only a 1 count, wasn't it? Only a 1 count. I believe so, Matthew. Yeah, the AEW card is already full. What do we got? Let me have a look. Yeah, the pay-per-view. So we've got 4 championship matches. We've got 2 feud matches, and then we're gonna have an 8-man ladder to basically get like the chip they did in real life. So that guaranteed championship match in the future. So if AEW stays on, and somebody will get a guaranteed championship match, or if they do get voted off, then obviously we'll still keep the winners and the champions around anyway. For the next time we do AEW again. Nice axe handle right to the gut by Evil Uno on Matt Hardy. Uno drops. Taken down by Mark Quinn. Now Uno rolls Mark Quinn up, but Stu Grayson has Isaiah Cassidy pinned. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Dark Order need this win so much. What's that, Joseph? Is that on the stream? It was depressing only being a 1 count, wasn't it, really? Nice takedown there by Evil Uno on Mark Quinn. Yeah, I've already seen it's already been recorded, actually, the second night of Fyter Fest. I've tried to avoid the spoilers, but I've seen what the match order is. I believe Jericho versus Orange Cassidy's the main event for week 2. Been a pretty interesting match so far. Say Dark Order desperately need this win, don't they? They're all quite low in the rankings. The tag team could do with this victory as well to get themselves in the championship picture for the next season AEW have. Whether that be straight after this one or later on, I'm not sure. The Great American Gangbang. Side effect by Matt Hardy and Brody Lee. That could be enough, you know. Who's JD Drake? Was he, Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't realise that. I know, obviously, it was announced today that the WWE had brought out Evolve. Apparently, does it look like they've apparently they've just dissolved it. They haven't kept the show. They've kept the library. But it looks like they're actually dissolving the company. So quite a few of the Evolve talents are technically free agents at the moment. So that might be interesting. Not Eli Drake, JD Drake. He's got a picture of a dog. I'll try a picture of him. I can see actually what it looks like. He's a chunky, big, fat white guy. A bit like me. Well, he just hit a big moonsault though. Okay. Well, he's it must be the same with the other Evolved talent as well then. Seems that way. I think he probably will do, to be honest, Mafia Wrestling. I mean, if they brought the company out for the archive, then they might as well put it on there, mightn't they? Yeah, but by the looks of his picture, Jay, I think he would suit NWA pretty nicely, but he's just announced on Twitter he's a free agent now, so... Oh my god, how are Private Party and Matt Hardy still in this one? How are they doing this? Oh, did he? Okay. You've seen him wrestle before then, Matthew. Is any good? I think a lot of WWE talent have been through Evolve, haven't they? Discus lariat by Brody, taking down Mark Quinn. Pinned by Stu Grayson. Brody block off Matt Hardy, for God's sake. Terrible tag team wrestling. Terrible tag team wrestling. You think Brody would know this sort of stuff? Oh, another big discus lariat, this time on Isaiah Cassidy. Well, it could be interesting, Matthew. He's a free agent now at the moment with Evolve gone, so be interesting to see where he does end up then, if anywhere. I feel like just by the looks of him, NWA would be a great shout, but you never know. There's other places for him to go. Matt Hardy now with a pin. They're going to win this, aren't they? Yep. Wow. Matt Hardy and Private Party get the win. I'm surprised by that, to be honest, because that looked to me like it was going to be a Dark Order victory. They just had so many opportunities. They just weren't able to complete the job. And now they're going to suffer because they're even lower in the rankings now than what they were before. As if that's much possible. We have Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn and Matt Hardy all getting points. And in the tag team division, Private Party get a tag team point and Dark Order get another loss. Okay. Well, it's not looking good, is it, for Brody Lee and the Dark Order? They need a strong second season. Should that be straight after this one or later on in our battles? It's yet to be seen, but the next time we see AEW, Brody needs a good run. He needs something, doesn't he? Dude. Yes, there must be quite a few people from Evolve that are free transfers then. So now maybe Ring of Honor could be a good place for JD Drake as well, actually. It's the sort of person that might suit that, you know. So Ricky Starks versus QT Marshall. A chance for Starks to get his first victory. He's struggled as well. He is currently down on -2 with 2 losses from 2 opportunities so far. They've both been difficult opportunities, to be honest. QT Marshall currently on +1. Not on this season, that's just the overall. Come on, Ricky. Show us something good. Yeah, I think you're right, I think you're right, Lucha Reject, to be honest. Oh, Ricky, you're so pretty. Go and win the match. Please get yourself a ranking point and squash QT Marshall. Is that my song? It's good, isn't it? So, of course, QT Marshall was also exposed to the old virus, wasn't he, recently? Which is why him and nobody from his training school has been on any of the shows recently. I'm sort of the same, to be honest. Well, no. I'm not the same, to be honest, Lucha Reject. I'm not really that bothered about Ricky Starks, because I feel like if this was realistic, then Ricky Starks would be higher up the rankings than QT Marshall. I must admit, I just don't get QT Marshall. I mean, I get Brandon Cutler. He's there and he's a very talented competitor, but QT, I'm not sure why he's getting this current run. I mean, he's okay in the ring, but yeah, I don't understand why he's getting such a push to the point where they were going to get they had a tag team championship match, didn't they? Wow, why? There's so many good. So we've barely seen Angelico and Jack Evans, one of them sort of people, yet QT Marshall gets a tag team championship match. I'm not really a big fan of him, to be honest. And they've thrown Ali into the situation, which is more confusing because I thought the Ali Butcher and Blade stuff would have been quite good, but I don't know about Evan Bourne, to be honest, Jay. He's had a lot of issues in the past, hasn't he, with different substances, so whether WWE will take the risk again on him, I'm not sure. Ricky Starks. Ooh, it's caught. Oh, sorry, Lucha. I always thought it was predetermined, but I'm just not a fan of him, to be honest. I quite like Brandon Cutler, though. He's impressed me quite a bit. But I've seen him wrestle a few times before Brandon Cutler. So I used to watch a lot of PWG, and he was part of that. So, oh my god, QT Marshall's freaking one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. So far, only one match has gone the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I like Brandon Cutler. I'm not quite sure how that whole thing with him and Peter Avalon's going to end up, but I quite like the storyline at the moment. I'm sure at some point they'll get a win. And the hairless one gets the victory. QT Marshall. Good win for him. Andre Everett's gone to Ring of Honor, has he? Okay. He could do some good work in New Japan, couldn't you, really? I'm just going to grab a quick drink while this loading. 1 second. Colby Corino, yeah. I mean, Colby Corino's another good opportunity for NWA. So this is the final qualifier now for the AEW Women's Championship match. We know we've already got Abaddon, Big Swole, Awesome Kong, and Hikaru Shida. So it'll be interesting which one of these two will join. I think that's what it's going to end up at, to be honest, Lucha Reject. I think that's what they'll do. They'll put the two of them together. Or you watch just like Brandon Cutler come out 1 week, and I reckon they might do that, you know. They might bring Brandon Cutler out 1 week to fight for the TNT Championship and just have like an amazing match, which I reckon he can pull out. And still lose, obviously, but... Oh, what a punch that was by Chris Statlander. Thing is, I'm hoping their win is going to be something decent. I don't want them just to go into an episode of AEW Dark against two jobbers where everyone knows the win's coming. That would be crappy, really, I think. Nice running forearm there by Penelope. So we've already got 4 of our 5 women for that 5-woman elimination match at the pay-per-view to fight to become the first AEW Women's Champion. Cutler for TNT champ, yeah. Well, if who knows, if AEW gets another opportunity, then there's every chance we could put Cutler in this. I've not got him downloaded at the moment, but depending on what brands we have, you never know. Penelope now, big boot into the gut of Statlander. Statlander kicking Penelope away. I won't be surprised, Jay, if Impact pick a few up. Impact seems to be going mad on free agents at the moment. They look to be really trying to strengthen their roster. I wonder if this woman's actually going to finish my order. She's not messaged me at all, and it's due tomorrow. That's for the sub badge for you, Lucha, at the moment. Due by July the 4th at 4:25 PM. Okay. Oh, who knows? Maybe then. Yeah, true, DeBears. They're trying to get back into relevancy, but they need to sign the right people and use them correctly. That's the problem. It doesn't matter what talent you got if you're not booking them right. I mean, I saw them hinting the other day about Super Eric coming back. I'm like, if you're going to get Eric Young back after that dodgy run in NXT and WWE, he can come back and he can have a pretty good run and go straight into like the mid-card or upper mid-card anyway. To bring him back as a comedy gimmick is just a waste of everyone's time. Yeah, they've just got to be clever and do what they do right, I suppose. Nice springboard cutter by Penelope Ford on Chris Statlander. This would be a massive win for Ford if she pulls this off, you know. Oh, Statlander able to kick out just at the end. It's possible, Lucha, maybe, actually. That could happen. I mean, at the moment, Avalon's playing like a sort of tweener / heel role. Whereas Cutler's playing more the face. If Avalon can bring Cutler to the dark side, then maybe that would work. Nice brainbuster there by Chris Statlander. I think it'd be fun as well if Cutler sort of just became his D&D character. I mean, I know he's not far away anyway with his attire and that. But if he became like he's had a different D&D character like each week. Like this week he's a warrior, the next week he's like a mage, and yeah, that could be funny, but with different movesets and that going on. Avalon's been the good side. I see what you mean with that, but at the same time, it wouldn't work if they're going to help each other out win matches. That's a very heel thing to do, but yeah, it could definitely work as a face. And the classic underdogs always works, doesn't it? Statlander now taking Penelope up. Looking for that package pile driver. Penelope crushed. Like a Ford going for a crusher. No. Yeah, I reckon that's what they probably should do. Well, I think what they might end up doing, Jay, is they're just going to throw them all into this new Aces and Eights stable, aren't they? Gallows, Anderson, Eric Young, EC3. Maybe bring back Bully Ray. Kurt Hawkins has hinted that he'll be resting again on the 28th, which is Slammiversary Day. I reckon they're just going to do some sort of invasion angle by the looks of it. Statlander with a submission. Penelope Ford fights through with the knees in the back. Statlander once again now stalking Ford. Looking for a second package. Slams her down, second package power driver of the match. Wow. That's sheer brutality. How's she kicked? She's kicked out of another one. She's kicked out of another one. Yeah, I think it could work, Lucha. That'd be pretty good. It was the same yesterday, De Bears, as well. The women's match on AEW stole the entire stream, and this is possibly going to happen again here. The women's division at AEW. It's weird because we said at the very beginning that NXT is going to have a massive advantage over AEW in this run because of the strength of the women's division. But so far, the AEW women's division might not be as talented, but they're definitely pulling out better performances. Oh yeah, good old Keith Miller. He has been hinting he's going to Impact as well, hasn't he? Maybe they'll just put him back with Rhino. Why not? Penelope sending Chris Statlander back into the ring. Follows her in. That's Penelope got planned now, just staring down at the grounded Statlander. Go into the back of the leg. The Bears, it looks like they're doing both. I believe they've managed to work. This is just what's going around the wrestling news at the moment, but it looks like Gallows and Anderson are doing a deal with Impact where they're allowed to work New Japan as well and vice versa. Big knee right in the face by Statlander. GTS style, and still only a 2 count. Lucci, you're gonna have to get your emoji ready for this one by the looks of it. A Statlander once again locking in the submission. And there's the tap. Statlander gets the win eventually. But Penelope Ford showed great ability here this evening. And I'm quite impressed with Penelope, I must admit. How have I messed this one up? Have I not? I have. No. Huh? Ford with a loss. Okay, no, that's right. 5-5. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. My rankings looked weird there for a second. But I fixed it. It's 5 stars. Penelope's not happy with herself, but I think she'll be a bit hard done by there because I think she performed very well tonight. And if AEW does get another opportunity next season, then look how tiny it is. Look how tiny Alex Reynolds is. He looks like a child. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, God. Well, I'm happy at least. I'm entertained. Oh, just give me a little person. I'm happy as anyone. Why is he so tiny? I don't get it. Yeah. Marco Reynolds. Oh my God. Good old Marco Reynolds. Yeah. I mean, I was not very, well, I mean, Wardlow was what he was. I was a bit tedious by him because he was always just going to be that sort of generic big man who was going to be MJF's muscle. But now we've seen him in a few more matches. He's definitely impressing me in his ability. So we're starting things off with Alex Reynolds versus Wardlow. Good evening, Sir Nobalot. I thought you weren't in tonight. That's a neck breaker there by Mini Reynolds. Reynolds now sitting the strikes on Wardlow, but still can't take him down. Wardlow, incredible strength. Drops him. I don't know, the Bears. He'll be very impressive, but I don't think he's quite at Cobb level. Big boot in the back of the arm by Wardlow, and then you see him there just turning around, turning his back on his opponent while taunting the other two on the edge of the apron. And then Wardlow doing very clever wrestling maneuvers. Of course, Wardlow is going to get Preston Vance one-on-one at the pay-per-view inside a steel cage. But wanted the opportunity to get his hands on him here tonight as well. Backbreaker then into Silver. He's going to drop Wardlow in the suplex. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Lucha, to be honest. It is what it is. I've contacted YouTube today and they said, oh no, there's no problem, honestly. I've shown the screenshots that make absolutely no sense. They're like, yeah, that could happen. Okay, then, well, whatever, we'll just continue going. We'll continue going. I mean, it's, it's only been the last few, I mean, all the other streams have been really good. It's just the last, what was it? It's been since the first. It's been since the 28th. 28th of June we had the dodgy stream. And then since then we've had another 2 that have been a bit iffy, but hey ho. You see Preston Vance still backing away, allowing his minions to do the work. Preston Vance is another one that I don't really understand where he's going to be in this roster as well. You see John Silver working over on the outside. Cheers, Sir Nobelot. You sound a bit like a little turkey. Nobelot, 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 Nobelot. What? Huh? John Silver's so small he just disappeared through the ropes. That's neckbreaker by John Silver as well. Beer, glorious beer. Yeah, I mean, I said earlier, I mean, if we get the dislikes, it is what it is, but what confused me the most this morning was that when I woke up, all of the likes we had on yesterday's video had more or less disappeared. That's what confused me today. Good old gay sailor. Yeah, we're not doing too well, are we? But as I said, a dislike is better than nothing. We actually have 18 interactions on this video. That's what it's all about. 18 interactions. 106 views so far. I might even treat myself to throw an advert in sooner or later. For some reason, Gay, I read your comment in a Yoda voice in my head. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know this one actually. Ooh. That was more on Gollum, wasn't it, really? He's a lanky old kid, anyway, Alex Reynolds. Did you type that, or is that some sort of thing that you've... Is that like an emoji that just hasn't loaded? I can't quite tell, to be honest. That's what I like. I like a good thumbs up. There we go. We're on to... Oh, we're still on 10 and 8 at the moment. You lied to me. Wardlow slamming John Silver down. The Wardlow's doing pretty well since it's 3-on-1. He's just stalking old John Silver as well. There we go, 11 and 8. We're up to 11. Slamming down old Johnny boy. Diddle-a-doo-doo, diddle-a-diddle-a-doo-doo. Is that Larry Stone? Diddle-a-doo-doo, diddle-a-diddle-a-doo-doo. Yeah, you have to have your channel monetized, I think, Jay. To have your channel monetized, you have to have... I don't know what it is anymore, but it used to be 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 views a month to monetize your channel. That's what it was when I did it. I don't know what it is now, to be honest. Sounds like Star Wars, that does. I just did a Final Fantasy one. Diddle-a-da-da-da-da-da-da. What a Final Fantasy. I don't know if it actually works. I think only the adverts don't work for the live stream. I think they only work on when people watch it back. So if I press the advert button now, I don't know if it kicks you all out into an advert or if it only works on if you come back and watch it again after. I'll have to test it and see what happens. I can just keep spamming the advert button. Oh, is it just 1,000 subs now, is it? Yeah, it used to be 1,000 subs and 10,000 monthly views. It's just 1,000 subs now, is it? Oh, you can buy that. Just go on to Fiverr and buy them. What am I on? I'm on... Yeah, because I was really... when I first got the 10,000 views, it was really tight for me, but I'm getting about 40k a month at the moment. Views. Right, the majority of those are all on one bloody video, to be honest. Don't be a so not a lot. Well, at least Wardlow's finally got his hands on Preston Vance. Wardlow's just destroying anyone who'll come anywhere near him at this point in time. He's looked good, hasn't he? He has definitely looked good. But I think the numbers game's going to catch him up. I don't know, to be honest. I just locked it out, to be honest. I mean, just do it. I mean, I've been doing this for ages. It took a while to actually get traction with it, to be honest. If you want it quick and easy, I'd just say do how-to videos. That seems to be the way forward. Ball wash. The problem is, Lucha Reject, I know that's still you because you still got the sub badge next to you. Ref! Turn your back, ref! If Wardlow does this. Oh. Square pants SpongeBob. That was my attempt at a Yoda voice. It didn't really work, did it? It didn't really work too well. I finished my Scottish audio book, by the way, so I'm going to stop doing Scottish accents so much now. I've got one now where everyone's doing a fake French accent. It's even worse. There's the big old spine buster by big old Preston. You supposed to wash your balls? I don't think you're supposed to wash your balls anyway, are you, Bull? I ain't seen mine in years. My gut's in the way anyway. I haven't seen mine in years. I know they're there somewhere. Great win, though, for the Dark Order. Let's just completely ignore what I just said. Right. Preston Vance advances. Alex Reynolds gets himself a point. Don Silva also a point. Wardlow down one. And also we'll give Dark Order a tag team point for that as well. I mean, even though it was a bitty bob match, you know. Even though it was a handicap match, it's still a win. It still counts. Right, there we go. Pineapple Pete. It was a decent match, actually. And I mean, I feel like the Dark Order probably got a bit over the top with celebrating that one so heavily, considering it was 3-on-1 and Wardlow did a lot better than he probably should have done, to be honest. Oh. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yeah, Lucha, I ordered the rest of the emotes yesterday. Delivery date is down no later than July the 9th. So next Thursday. I'm hoping we'll get them earlier than that, to be honest. But because I asked for different colours on that as well, which is going to be a bit more complicated for them, I suppose. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right, TNT Championship, Marco Stunted Growth versus Jonathan Moxley. We're underway. Tiny Tim versus Angry Man. He is really tiny, isn't he? He's really tiny, but somehow outstrengths John Moxley. Mox with a strong right hand. And Mr. Fun Size. I've just noted the bit on the back of the trunk of Marco. I believe is that a reference to Rugrats? Ah, Lucha Reject's back. Hiya, mate. How have you been? You ain't been in chat for a while. I believe your colour changes, by the way, Lucha, as well. Come on, Marco Stunt. Come on, Marco. We can do this. If Marco Stunt wins this, though, it does mean we've got Marco Stunt versus Cody at the pay-per-view. Which will be interesting. He's changed his name again. That's what I was saying. By the way, I think... by the way, Lucha, if you do continue on to be a member, I believe your colour changes every month. For the first 6 months. So you're currently green. Next month, so month 2, it'll be light blue. Month 3 is yellow. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Oh, it's even longer than that. Okay, so month 1... So green is within the first month. After month 1 is light blue. After 2 months is light yellow. After 6 months is orange. After 12 months is pink. And after 24 months is red. Wow. I didn't realise it was so mad like that, to be honest. That's crazy. I did not even realise that. I was not expecting it to be that long, to be honest. Okay. Come out of that then. Because you're no longer rejected. Lucha, you're no longer rejected. You're Lucha accepted now. Come on, Marco. Moxley just clears Marco out over the top. Moxley now looking for a dive. Marco able to avoid it somehow. I'm pretty sure Moxley hit him, to be honest, but Marco did manage to avoid it. Marco back into the ring. Oh, there's the code breaker of Moxley. Come on, Marco. Come on, Marco. Marco. Polo. That serves you right, mate, for changing it so often. I wonder if we can get somebody called Polo and make Marco Polo as a tag team. Moxley raining down the rights and lefts. Of course, the winner of this one will end up defending the championship tomorrow against Cody. Good old Cody. Mox bringing Marco Stunt back into the middle of the ring. Oh, Mox, don't do it. Don't do it, Mox. Don't be that guy. What did you break, Lucha Reject? You just type it in wrong, or was it playing funny buggers with you? I don't really know. Mox with a pin. Only a 2 count. That wasn't a 2, it was a 1 count, wasn't it? 114 views at the moment. We're doing pretty well here. Been streaming for an hour and 45. We've still got to do all of NXT as well tonight, which could be a bit of a longer one. NXT. Is he going to go 619? I think he is, you know. No, he's not. He's going to go drop kick to the back. Oh, that makes sense. You watch, it will come back in a minute. It'll be Lucha Reject. Marco's stuck with the pin. Oh, it's here, 2 count. Come on, Marco. Come on, Marco. Harness your inner cob. Marco now being dragged into the ring by Moxley. Mox dropping a boot right into the gut of Marco and standing across him as well. Just pushing his body weight into him. Into a Hurricanrana, taking him down. Yeah, De Beers, you're regretting that now, aren't you? There's the 450. It's only a 2 count. Moxley slaps on the chest. He's excited. Yeah, Mox is going to get... It's actually been a pretty good match, hasn't it, really? I mean, it surprised me, really. I thought it was going to be a walkover for Moxley to help him get through to the pay-per-view to defend the belt against Cody. But, yeah, Marco's definitely thrown in more of a challenge than we thought he would do. And you've got to respect him for that, I suppose. Both guys clatter to the outside. Marco now slamming Moxley's face into the apron. I mean, this could end up being a double count out at this rate, you know. Let's come back here. Lucha reject. So you're rejected from being a reject. There's the paradigm shift by John Moxley on Marco Stunt. That's going to be enough, isn't it? No. Stunt managed to get his foot underneath the bottom rope. Moxley now dropping Stunt neck first across that middle rope. Isn't that like a double negative though, Lucha Reject? If you're a rejected reject, does that mean you're accepted? Don't know how it works. Double negative. Or does that mean that you reject Lucha Rejects? I know, Jay, it's impressed me so far. I mean, you wouldn't have expected it, would you, really? I mean, De Beers, do you want Stunt to win, or do you want Moxley to win? Were you just so convinced that Moxley was going to hammer Stunt that you made the bet? Oh, God. That's a triple negative now, which means it's just the same as the first one, isn't it? So you're a rejected reject who was rejected. Moxley sending... Oh, if this goes to a count out, surely don't do it, ref. No, Moxley throwing Marco back into the ring. Mox now drops into the pin. NXT once again. I've got a lot to catch up with here, haven't they? Armbreaker by Mox, now slamming the head of Marco Stunt into the mat. Mox twisting the head once again. Now Mox heading up top. Not normal for him to go high risk, but he's going to go for it. Looking for the big splash, but he got his knees up. Well, I think Stunt was going to go for him there, you know. I think Stunt was lining up. But Mox gets him in the pin. It's still only a 2 count. Oh my word, what is going on here? Are you having a conversation with yourself now, Lucha Reject? You're confusing me now. I'm sure you're having a conversation with yourself at this point. Once again, the battle continues on to the outside. I think if we do AEW again, what I might try and do is I might put time limits into the matches, like they have in real life, so we can have draws. So I think that'd be pretty cool. You're having a proper conversation with yourself now, aren't you, Lucha Reject? You're that bored of everyone else in chat, you're just going to talk to yourself instead. Moxley in with a paradigm shift. That's going to be enough, isn't it? That is going to be enough. But Marco Stunt showcased incredible ability here this evening. Moxley retains. But Marco, I mean, a round of applause for Marco Stunt here. A round of applause for Marco Stunt. And you see Moxley offering out a handshake, showing great respect for the young man. As he should do after that. That was an incredible showing by Marco Stunt. Well done, Marco. Marco Polo. Which means Jon Moxley versus Cody is now locked in at the pay-per-view for the TNT Championship. Bloody Jon Moxley. Right, main event time. Double or nothing, DeBears. Double or nothing. Jay's got the clap. Right then. So we have the number 1 contender for the Tag Team Championships, the Bucks. We have the AEW champion, Kenny Omega. Versus the current Tag Team champions, the Lucha Brothers. And the current number 1 contender for the AEW Championship pack. So it's all about momentum here tonight. The winning team is going to take momentum into the finale, while the losing team is going to go in on a loss. It's 5 stars. It was. Is that another 2 5-star matches tonight then? Buttercup, that's a scary sentence. That sounds like the sort of thing you'd hear in like a horror film. You guys thought I left, but I never left. It's a scary sentence. And that's if you watch it in 3D, Jay, Death Pyramid. El Triángulo de la Muerte. Something like that, isn't it? Oh, there's always a Death Pyramid. So yeah, lots of momentum up for grabs here. Oh, thank you, DeBears. We cut it in the middle. It was much better than I expected as well, I must admit. I thought it was going to be an easy win. The plan of that match was to be an easy win for Moxley to go onto the pay-per-view with. But Marco really showed his ability, and if we do get another season of AEW, then Marco's got to be someone considered a little bit higher up, you know. Maybe Marco and Jungle Boy could be the tag team, and Luchasaurus can go on a singles run, or... That's a possibility, but thank you very much, DeBears. I really appreciate that. Lucha, you still having a conversation with yourself? You're a nut, man. I tell you, you're a nutter. What an absolute nut. So, of course, don't forget this is the main event of this show. And then we're going into NXT afterwards. It should be another good match, another good show. Good all around. At the moment, the Death Triangle looking the strongest out of the two teams. Death Triangle versus the Elite, isn't it, really? Oh, Millwall scored the last minute winner. See Pac and Omega getting their hands together there for a split second. Wow, big knee strike there by Kenny Omega, breaking the pin. Or breaking the submission, should I say. Changed into Lucha Nate. Nice snapmare there by Pentagon. Big boot across the back as well. Nick Jackson front chancery on Pentagon. Nice arm breaker. And Pentagon able to break free into the neck breaker. Matt Jackson dumping Pac to the outside. Lucha Bros looking strong though. Maladaptive Daydream, which is that's a one I've not heard of that before, to be honest, the Bears. Wow, the team of Pentagon, Phoenix, and Pac get the victory. That's a big win going into the pay-per-view, isn't it, really? A very big win going into the pay-per-view. That is great momentum then for Pac, who is unbeaten so far in this universe. Alongside Rey Fenix and Pentagon. Of course, the tag team champions. I've messed this up again, haven't I? Why have you got a loss there? You should have a loss there. You've not lost yet. You've not faced off against anyone this season. That should be a 0, and that should be a 2. What am I doing? What am I doing here? You know what? I've hit numlock. That's the problem. So Pentagon and Rey Fenix with the wins. There we go. And then losses for Kenny Omega, as well as Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. So the momentum is going to be with the Death Triangle moving into the pay-per-view.